Komolafe critical thinking, knowledge to the wise, the interplay of emotion and wisdom, leadership, character development, conflict management, and mature decision-making are concepts that define our daily life. Today, we will be taking up critical thinking lens to look into this, though under the following order: strife, strike or spare. Every human relationship eventually arrives at a junction where emotions demand one thing, but wisdom may demand another. The junction is called strife, strike, spare. And strife, the unavoidable reality. Strife is not strange. Where there are humans, there will be differences. Because carcasses automatically attract vultures. Different perspectives, different expectations, different interpretations, different interests, different goals exist. Strife can then further arise through misunderstanding, miscommunication, misinformation, misrepresentation, jealousy, envy, competition, unmet expectations. The critical thinker you are understands that the presence of strife does not automatically indicate the presence of evil. Sometimes good people collide. Sometimes sincere people disagree. Sometimes friends offend one another without intending to, while the immature mind sees every strife as a declaration of war. The mature mind sees strife as an invitation to deeper understanding. Komolafe critical thought. Not every opposition is an enemy. Not every disagreement is hatred. 2. Strike, the power to hurt. After strife comes a dangerous temptation. The temptation to strike. Coincidentally, to strike is not always physical. Many people never throw a punch, yet they strike every day. They strike through revenge, character assassination, malicious gossip, manipulation, silent sabotage, deliberate exclusion, abuse of authority, withholding opportunities and benefits, secret plotting, growth suppression, so the oppressed can't grow beyond a designed and manipulated ceiling. The striking mind asks, how do I make him pay? The critical thinker asks, what will my action produce tomorrow? Many victories achieved through striking eventually become defeats, because every strike creates consequences. The power to strike does not justify striking. A gun in your hand does not require you to pull the trigger. Authority does not require oppression. Knowledge does not require exposure. Position does not require humiliation. Influence does not require destruction. One of the highest proofs of leadership is not the ability to strike. It is the ability to control the desire to strike. Komolafe critical thought. The strongest man is not always the one who can strike. Often he is the one who can strike but chooses not to. 3. Spare, the highest test of character. The true test of character comes when you possess the evidence, the authority, the opportunity, the justification, the support of observers, and yet you choose to spare. This is where many people misunderstand wisdom. To spare does not mean to deny guilt. To spare does not mean to call wrong right. To spare does not mean weakness. Rather, sparing means, I have enough reason to destroy you, but I have found a greater reason not to. Sometimes we spare because we value peace above revenge. We value restoration above punishment. We value the future above the moment. We value relationships above ego. We value integrity above emotions. A man who strikes demonstrates power. A man who spares demonstrates mastery. Power controls others. Mastery controls self. And self-control remains one of the highest dimensions of leadership. Critical thought. Anybody can strike in anger. Only the disciplined can spare in wisdom. The critical thinking question. When strife arises, the ordinary mind asks, who is right? The critical thinker asks, what outcome do I want? Because the future is often determined not by the strife itself, but by whether we choose to strike or spare. The Komolafe principle. When strife comes, think before you strike. Before you strike, ask whether the person should be spared. And when you choose to spare, do so not because you are weak, but because your wisdom is stronger than your emotions. Knowledge to the wise. Strife reveals character. Strike reveals power. Spare reveals greatness. Prof. Komolafe Taiwo, facilitator.